Is that a hallucination? I feel sick.
As do I.
No, truly, I feel sick.
Is she pregnant?
But I thought you'd both stopped taking the potion.
You did?
Well then... Oh.
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown back again with another episode of Bridgerton. This is season 3, episode 3, called Forces of Nature. I did read the description. It doesn't sound like what happened last episode is going to contribute to major problems. Like some of the really bad problems that can occur if somebody were to find out that they had kissed or something like that when they're not married. But, it does say that she's going to catch the eye of nature-loving Lord Debling, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's start the show. That was pretty. I wonder if it's been doing that the whole time and I just didn't notice until now.
Colin.
Thank you for meeting me. I apologize for the late hour, but I had to see you.
That's what I'm thinking. Somebody's imagination.
I've not been able to sleep. I can barely speak these days. My entire thoughts consumed by you.
I feel the same. You occupy my every thought.
Yep, definitely somebody dreaming. Most likely her. I think it would be funny though if it was him.
Colin.
It was him! See? That was funny.
I fell off the roof before I could even see it.
Oh. Tell me one more time what precisely the Queen said.
She has so many kids.
Good morning, family. You slept late. Did I? Something keep you up? Not at all. No sooner did my head touch the pillow that I was met with complete and immediate darkness. Not even a dream.
Right.
Congratulations.
So I thought it was quite a kindness that you did for Penelope the other week.
It was unfortunate that Whistledown wrote what she did. Found out about it in the first place.
Excuse me. I think Penelope is quite fortunate to have you as a friend.
Well, very good acquaintance of families, of course. Are you all right? Is it better?
Are you showing your hand a little bit there, dude?
But he is a bore. You must throw it like you mean it.
Like you mean it.
I've received word of an unwanted visitor. To banish this guest to the far reaches of the kingdom is not worth your time. Let us throw it.
She has some of the most classy dresses, I think. I just like them. Mostly burgundies and stuff, which I think is nice.
What do you mean? Its little head and body inside me. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Baby boy will be delivered.
I like her dress too. That's pretty.
Unless you certainly like boys, Mama.
Is this gonna be a good visit or a bad one?
Well, she's the one that I told on her, so.
I noticed you've not been seen in society for some time. It's quite harsh what she wrote. Unnecessarily so, I think.
Would have looked strange if Whistledown had not commented.
I fear it may have been my fault. It was not intentional.
I would not reproach you if it was.
It wasn't.
I have a few new books that maybe...
No. I'm meeting a friend. But I do hope you find what you are looking for this season, with Colin's help or otherwise.
Well, I think that at least was a good step in the right direction. Because I do not like seeing them, like, angry and hurtful to each other. Oh boy. Right beneath the willow tree. Is that what that is, a willow tree?
Yes.
It's good to see you. And I apologise for not earlier.
Oh, just for the better that you did not.
Is it?
Isn't it?
It is.
We cannot continue our lessons.
I agree.
Good.
But just so I am clear, what is your reasoning? Exactly, is it what happened between us?
No, no, but I assure you nothing of the kind will ever happen again.
I apologise for asking.
I do not apologise.
You apologise?
Yes, but I said they cannot continue.
They cannot. I have embarrassed myself and my family, and if we were to continue, I would embarrass yours as well.
Yes, that is very sensible.
It may be best if we keep our distance for now. I must become serious about my prospects.
Prospects are important. Well, I wish very much for your happiness.
Thank you. If I secure a proposal, it will be because of you.
I would certainly rather be predator than prey.
Did you? What did she say?
I apologized for revealing the story about you.
Oh, I see. Thank you for that. Excuse me.
How delightful to see you.
He is very interesting looking. He reminds me of a puppet or something.
I like that dress more than the dress she wore previously.
I don't like the colors. Not together. Some other arrangement might be okay, but those colors together I don't like.
I'm sure because of your kind-heartedness, she will find herself a husband in no time.
Yes, that is, of course, the hope.
And of what did she write?
That I enlisted an eligible male friend to help me find a husband.
Well done.
For being a fool.
For stepping away from the herd, even though you risk becoming a target. Just like him.
He's dead.
True, but at least you got to come to the party.
Rather dull one, if I am honest. Forgive me, I should not have said that.
Do not apologize. In fact, I find your frankness immensely refreshing.
Some of this reminds me of part of Portrait of Dorian Gray, I think. Some audiobooks that I had listened to.
Marrying may be my only way of feeling such support. Lord Debling is good-natured. And most of all, my choice. Will you help me?
We do have a few books on natural history I could lend you.
My mother had 5 boys. Took this every time, except for when she had me.
Those dresses are awful.
You cannot be in earnest. It smells of... Oh, rotted egg. You both wish to have a boy, yes? You might feel a little pressure in the belly.
That doesn't sound wise.
Huh. It's actually not so bad.
Unexpectedly sweet.
What it was, that it smelled bad. They seem to like it, but it's making them nauseous. A maypole. And it is May, at least right now. It won't be by the time I get this up, but May. I need to look into what time frame this was supposed to be. And like the timeline of progression in the kings and queens and stuff.
Attachment to him.
It is early. He does seem to have a strength of character. He is not unpleasant to gaze upon. Do I have sugar on my face?
No, you removed it.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Maybe you really need to evaluate your feelings and get things straight.
A word to the wise. Lord Debling may not appreciate you calling his
I
life's
really
work
like
silly.
her dress. That is pretty. Not the pink. Ugh.
Do you not get on with your family?
Trying to fit in with my family is like trying to force a camel through the eye of a needle. Rather than shrink my sides, I decided long ago to forge my own path, far away from them, if that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense. What's the name of that bird I was telling you I adore?
The Great Orc.
I am making every effort to prevent the great orc from being eradicated. It is in danger.
I know. So dreadful. Did you know they mate for life? I find that so touching.
I love birds. But do you not think the most beautiful birds are sometimes the most common? One should not overlook the sparrow.
I have just been invited out on a hunt.
You were in your element.
I'm beginning to feel more at home in this world.
Well, it's probably nice to be accepted sometimes.
So I actually miss spending time at home. Must we attend tonight's ball?
What is the rule?
We can do whatever we want.
Steering or not, it seems they might make for useful vehicles to escape the eager mamas present outside.
You were,
A man? Why? Because a lady could not possibly have an interest in engineering.
What is the use of such a balloon, Lord Hawke?
Is this tent a balloon? Because you all are certainly filling it with air. This man's ingenuity will drive forth practical progress. I came here to listen to someone who thinks differently, not to hear the familiar chorus of what cannot be done.
Thank you, my lady.
Yes, thank you.
Did you have another comment, or...?
No, not at all.
Lord Samadani has been living in Vienna, but I asked him to come to London to meet you.
I have heard a great deal about you.
I hope I do not disappoint.
I am confident you will not.
The first spark of affection. It is electrifying, is it not?
I spend all the time I possibly can out.
She looks so uncomfortable.
You, Miss Cowper.
I do as well. I much prefer the natural world to the unnatural one. Nothing I love more than grass.
Grass.
What grass do you so love?
Oh, it's so green.
She's like, I'm gonna just shut my mouth.
That doesn't look promising. The weather is not looking cooperative. I'd be trying to take that shit down. All of it. The balloon, the trappings in the tents, the tents.
This seems to be picking up.
Yeah, and it's probably going to do so very quickly.
Are you certain we should do this here? It is rather windy.
Windswept.
Is that a compliment?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going to happen? Yay.
Help me! Now!
Thank you. Somebody using their brain quickly. God.
Right towards her.
Move, Penelope! No!
1, 2, 3, knee! Hold steady! Let it go! Well done, Bridgerton.
I would still be very worried about that weather because it is not looking
That was a
calm.
thrilling distraction, was it not?
She looks very unhappy.
It was a good thing no one was injured.
Who says I wasn't?
Oh! Ow! My ankle. I think I was hit by one of the ropes.
Lady Featherington, may I present what Sir Humphrey Davy calls a lamp?
No.
I am glad at least Penelope stopped wearing the crap that her mom was picking out for her, because that stuff was ugly.
He has reduced our allowance by half. We may have to wear these very dresses a second time this season.
God, it's so terrible.
You wear the same thing twice.
It's unforgivable.
How many times did you wear that shirt?
Every time. Oh boy. Oh, brother.
Lord, thank you again for saving me.
You are most welcome. Are you well now?
I'm glad it's a great deal. And I can certainly still dance on it.
Has to carry that heavy head of hers.
You must not get a moment's peace either.
I do not.
I love my family dearly, but it can be rather lonely to be among them all at once, can it not?
I believe it to be quite the opposite. In fact, I wish to have 8 children of my own, so my home will be filled with...
Oh, no, thank you, dude. Goodbye.
If you'll excuse me a moment.
I think you just turned her off real quick.
Do you want to have 8 babies?
No, no, no.
I do not believe I have seen you before.
That's what I was thinking. I haven't seen him before.
See, you have met my brother.
Your brother?
Brother.
Marcus Anderson. It is a pleasure to formally meet you.
Violet Bridgerton. Lady Bridgerton, the Dowager, formerly. I was not aware you have a brother.
Huh. Enjoying my time here already.
She's like, 8 fucking kids. This is a disaster.
Forgive me, I was simply...
In need of some quiet. I've been in search of it all night. Perhaps we can enjoy the silence together.
She's like, you know, as long as you don't want like 8 kids, a village to freaking populate your house.
Please excuse me.
I was married. He died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. I have had seasons to mourn, and I am in no hurry to find another husband, so you do not need to fear me plotting to ensnare you.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you.
That is a mistake.
She looks familiar. I wonder what else she's played in. Watch it be some really big roles that I really should know but don't recall.
This is still your establishment?
To the upcoming hunt. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Is he gonna...
If you are going to be a part of society, you must know you cannot continue to run this place. Members of society do not work.
Does being a part of this world not mean freedom?
They do work, they just work in different kinds of work that they have to get titles for and other weird shit. But, okay. Dumb. Dumb. But society should still be able to do the kind of work they want to do if they want to do it. As long as they're qualified to. And by qualified, I mean capable, not like have a document saying they can do it.
I am afraid I have not been honest with you. Grass. I do not love it. I do not hate it, but I much prefer being indoors. I was pretending to be someone I am not. And I do not wish to do that anymore. Someone who enjoys society and gossip, even if I do occasionally hide at a soiree. Someone who enjoys a good book more than exploring the natural world. Someone who does enjoy watching birds, but specifically from the windowsill. And someone who is over-explaining themselves at the moment.
How many yous are there exactly? How do you hide them all?
Does not bother you that I do not wish to spend my time exploring the wilds of nature.
Heavens, no. I want to be with someone who knows who they are and embraces their own peculiarity, as I do.
I'm utterly wearied all night.
He should return at any moment. I'm certain of it.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps it is for the best. A diet of vegetables does not suit you.
Yep, you need to find somebody who's okay with your cattiness and meanness.
But it is rare to begin as friends and for both parties to then feel more.
How did you and Father know it was reciprocated?
Because he gathered the courage to ask.
Ding, 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 ding.
She realizes.
Yep.
There is a question I have been needing to ask you.
Our instincts. The innate animal impulse that is inside.
Are you gonna destroy you,
So when all
He almost looks like he's gonna vomit.
Miss Featherington. I believe it's time for our dance.
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Of course, my lord.
Mr. Bridgerton.
Well,
man of nature to the most surprising pick of the season.
And Colin might want to figure shit out pretty quickly because this is not looking promising for it.
Is that a hallucination? I feel sick.
As do I.
No, truly, I feel sick.
Is she pregnant?
But I thought you'd both stop taking the potion.
You did?
Well then... Oh.
Are you dancing in your head?
Yep. I do like how they take some of the modern songs and make them sound like they're classical or something.
The battle is in fact between man and himself.
Alright, I really liked that episode. That went my way. While she's definitely getting carried away by the other guy, I think that's working to her favor in the long run. I do wonder if the Queen's diamond not quite getting off very well with her chosen kind of person that she kind of put in her sights. I wonder how that's going to go over with her, because I don't think things are going to work out. That whole I want 8 children, that's just not sounding good at all. But that's all I have for you this week. I will see you next week. Bye. I'll see you when I see you. And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.